on, guys? Excuse me. Just had some water. Anyway, happy Monday to you, everybody. It is once again time to check your shorts. So, thanks for tuning in with me. If you're here, if not, you're just watching the recording. Thank you for that as well. Okay, so that's part of the season of Lost. So, we are doing episode 3. We are on our Titan that we made for this Let's Play. We're kind of just playing together. We started this character from scratch, so if you're interested in seeing the footage from before, check out episode 1 and 2.
Be careful out there.
So we needed to come talk to him to finish that. What is this? Oh, so we have to do all 3 of the lost sectors. They're pretty close. Defeat enemies in the EDZ. Grenade kills. Fallen defeated. That one's pretty easy to do.
I hope it is helpful.
We might actually be able to accomplish all 3 of these by the time we're done with the lost sectors. For those of you that don't know, lost sectors on the map are displayed by these little rainbow-looking things, and it'll tell you the name. You know, kind of appears there. So anyway, they're nice and easy if you see that there's 3 of them really close to the marker that we're at here. So check these off so they stop glowing. We're doing that, so we'll mark that. And also in the process, we're going to be trying to get our solar and void subclasses so that we can go on to Europa to get our stasis subclass. Not that we need to do it in that order, I would just like to. Simple as that. So the first one, kind of inside the temple that you're in, it's, or I guess church, cathedral, whatever you want to call it. It's just a little doorway you drop down into. And once you run through the path far enough, it'll eventually say the name of the lost sector. Oh, here we go. Turned around there for a minute. Okay, so atrium, and then it'll say lost sector discovered. Nope. Alright, so we're getting our solar kills in. Oh, that's glass. Alright, nice and easy. Fusion rifles are pretty strong. Kind of a long charge up rate, but once you get past that, you can see it's kind of instant kills. Oh, alright, so we're out of ammo. We're going to work on our void here. Huge sword. Got this from Zavala. Just getting these free void kills for the void subclass. And you saw, we kind of one-hit the lost sector boss that was in here. Usually all these chests, you just need to kill the boss and then you can open it. Not all of them have these doorways that will let you out. You remember when we came through here and I was like, oh, the glass. Yeah, so now this door is open and you can run back. Don't necessarily have to go in the same, you know, backtracking direction. And then we'll just find our way out of here, and that is lost sector number 1 down. So as you can see, it doesn't take that long to complete these. Some of them are longer than others, some of them have higher difficulties than others. That's stuff that we'll cover on, later on. And as you can see, it will take a little while to earn these up here. 10%, 12% for the little bit that we did. I think the orb drops and XP are shared, so Yeah, because they're both at 220 XP. So we need to do the terminus. We've got more ammo for our sword than anything else, so. And it's kind of easy when you go into like an overworld like this and just start hacking and killing, you know, shooting everything you can see. But the Lost Sector itself is down this pathway to the right. And then you just, like the other one, you follow the path. So now we're inside Widow's Walk. Exterminator. I believe that was just the 50 kills. We do need grenade kills, I forgot about that. Pretty good range on this. Okay. Alright, so that was the Lost Sector boss. Got the grenade kill there. And the chest is... ah, right here. Alright, now this one, I believe, is one of the ones you have to run all the way back. Just a short way in and out. Go into our little quest thing here. Yeah, so defeat the Fallen and defeat combatants in the EDZ. We have 2 grenade kills, let's go. And then Terminus East. That is over here. And you can always tell where they're at by these little marks. You'll find them on the outside somewhere near the door. I don't know where that guy disappeared to, but... let's go. Can we stop playing Ring Around the Rosie here? Thank you. impressive. Relax. Ah. Get punched. You did. You did. How is it you lived, but your boss didn't? Alright, and just like that, that's the third one finished. Get out of here. Go home. Okay. Now that that excitement's over. Here. Alright, so that's all three done. Now we can go back and talk to Devram, which is inside the cathedral. Alright.
Be careful out there.
Alright, now he gives us the risk-reward mission, and at the end of that we get our first exotic that the game gives you for free. Just going to turn in our faction reward here.
Stay low and move quietly.
So you can see that there. And then on the map there will be...
Did you wish to discuss something?
Where did it say? Oh, it's on in the Cosmodrome, that's why. Okay, so before we leave, we're just gonna finish that last bounty we have. Just need to get some more grenade kills, so. So that's what it looks like when you blind yourself.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Alright.
A glimmer mining group. Shut them down.
another site.
Down here.
Business, mining Glimmer without a drill. Good work.
Alright, so now that that's over, how far away from me grenade kills are we? Okay, we still need 12 more. Oh, outstanding. Alright, I'm just gonna come back and do that later. Alright. They love to tell everyone about all their information. Okay. So here is the mission. You can see it highlighted here. So we're gonna go ahead and go there. Now it does say power level required is 1200. We're not quite there yet. Submachine gun. Well, there's a shotgun, but it's void. So we can work on more void kills. And our rocket launcher became solar. Okay. So we'll get rid of this rocket launcher. Before we get started on that, so you guys can see, we're almost done with the XP. We already did all 10 power orbs, and yeah, so we're about 50% done with both void and solar, and almost completely done with the XP. So, go ahead and just start the mission.
Glad to see that superconductor is being put to use. I'll leave you to it, but get in over your head? Call me. I still owe you a rescue or two. Shaw, over and out.
We're hunting dust captains. Kill the mechanics to draw them out.
Shotgun bullets. Oh, are you kidding? I missed? How?
Got what we need. Let's move.
All right. So here is where the mission's going to get a little hard, because I'm not the right level to be here, technically. So, let's see. Brought some new boots for the average to go up. 33... 1144. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a struggle. Just gotta go about it a little more slowly is all.
Banshee's notes mentioned a locked door near the gap. The only other note is chasm. Have fun. If we're hunting for one of Cade's stashes, those 3 words are a threat, followed by sarcasm. Watch your angles. The fall will probably kill you.
That's exactly what I want to hear.
Cade would have liked you. You have his explorer spirit, and you're not afraid to take risks. Careful now.
Whew. That was close.
The math says even those closest to Cade will never find all of his stashes. The rumors of his misadventures don't even scratch the surface of the trouble he got up to. But who knows? Your legend is just getting started, Guardian. Maybe someday it'll be your adventures that inspire a new generation of heroes and explorers.
Maybe.
We're almost there. Keep climbing.
Alright, just like
Banshee
that, we're
was
done.
right. His funny chicken-loving friend left us a present. Your arsenal keeps growing, Guardian. Technology in your hands hasn't been seen in hundreds of years. Which is to say, watch where you point that thing.
Alright, so 1143, that's actually really low for this exotic, so... But obviously we can hold on to it and do other things. But if you don't know, exotics are powerful because, you know, obviously you see these have 2 perks. The legendaries will have more perks and better perks at that, where the exotics will have unique perks, such as the arc conductor on this one. So after you take arc damage, it increases the weapon power and arc resistance, as well as makes you a superconductor yourself. So basically what that means is the whole time you're firing the weapon, it's reloading itself. So, and you'll kind of see what I
Light
mean
'em up.
here. So they have arc weapons, which causes us to take arc damage, and you'll see you kind of sparking here. Causes this chain lightning effect in between them. So it's kind of nice to take out huge mobs, you know, especially if you're solo. Hi, Devil Dolly. Shield here for a sec. Gain our health. Jump off the wall here. So he dropped us some new stuff there. The quest continues as well. We have to go talk to Zavala once this ends. I'm sure he's going to play a little video clip or something. Oh, okay. So it just took us back to orbit. Got it. Okay, so return to Zavala. So we're going to queue up the time to go back to the tower. And as you can see, there's a bunch of flashing things, so a lot to turn in there. And then let's also look at, let's see, we got another sidearm. 1147, so it's a little higher than our risk runner here. And then nothing new there. New arms. Ooh, a new helmet too. Nice. How far are we from... Oh, actually so close. 23,000 experience and like an average of like 70%. Alright, so the Eververse archives, okay. Allows me to check that out. It's basically like their in-game store. They have a lot of stuff here, so as you can see, you can play the game for free, but there is downloadable content, season passes, etc. All kinds of things you can spend real money on. So, of course, that is at your own discretion. game is completely free after all for a good amount of the content. So.
I am at your service.
Alright, so Zavala gives us Rogue Titan. It's basically just an emblem. Okay, so our seasonal rank went up again. It's always good to check that and claim your reward. Oh yeah, and here's the emblem. If you see up top, it kind of just changes the way it looks. Not a huge deal. Let me see.
What's this strategy?
Oh yeah, so basically it's going to have you run around and talk to everyone,
The Crucible
claim
beckons,
your
Guardian. Will you answer?
beginner's quests. So beginner's quest to the
Even
Crucible.
steel needs sharpening. Don't stray too long.
Do that just so it stops yelling at us here. And for those of you that don't know, Crucible is like, it's this game's version of PvP, where you play against other players. So we're not going to do that at the moment, not quite yet. Because we have some more stuff to go look at here. The gunsmith.
Nice shooting out there.
He has a quest of his own, a couple quests actually. It's telling me I have some kind of connection issue. That's odd. Doesn't seem to be interrupting the broadcast though, so.
Keep it loaded.
And then what else do we need? Oh. We need to go see Ikora. And you can fast travel, but I just like to run there every so often. Oh, not Ikora. We have to go see the, what's his name? The Drifter. He runs what's called the Gambit, and that's kind of like Crucible, but like it's PvP and PvE mixed.
About the maintenance.
So a little weird, but I actually like that more than just playing Crucible. Gives you more to focus on than just killing each other, if you will. So, and again, to do that, you go into your destination, and it's going to be the green icon instead of the red.
Light, dark. Let me tell you, the only thing that
And if you
matters
remember before, we
is
did
hand
the
holding the gun.
blue before the Vanguard, which is like strikes and like the dungeons, that type of stuff. So kind of like a set playlist of things to do there. And then we have Ada to go see. She's our last person.
Before I opened my doors to Guardians, I watched you thrash through your collective existence. Loss never so much as hindered your destructive stride. The Red War, a Vanguard's death, mere hiccups. Back then, I judged you as callous. I assumed it was easy for you to rebuild, because your condition makes you... I'll be here.
Alright, so she's basically just another vendor. Almost every vendor in the game has daily or weekly bounties that you can, you know, go after and try to complete every single week. Alright, so her thing is just to complete the quest, and that has to do with strikes. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot of strikes, we have to finish getting our Void and Solar, as well as the Stasis subclasses, so we have a lot ahead of us. I think before we get too far into it, since we did get our first exotic already, that episode today, possibly, yeah, I'm thinking it'll be later on today. So for those of you that tuned in today, thank you so much. For those of you that are watching the recording, thank you for watching. If you guys could please hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out so much. We're still in the early development of the channel, so it helps out a ton. Yeah, so that'll be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.